Hello everyone and welcome back to a very sunny Saturday here at the Magical Moon household. Mummy Moon has been a bit off colour. She has got the bug, or the tummy bug that was Charlie's and then Rupert's and then Mummy Moon. So Toby and I at the moment and little Oscar have swerved it, but I'm not counting my chickens. We're just living in hope.
You won't make it if you get it.
That'll be it. You won't ever see me again.
No. I'm never ever kept in bed.
Is it worse
ever.
than man flu?
Oh, you have no idea. It was so bad. I'm not very good at being
I think
sick.
you even did make a little nod towards it being like morning sickness.
Yeah, it was horrendous. It was awful. I've been pregnant 4 times and I've had morning sickness, and it was just one of those. I've still got used to it now. But I've not been that ill in a long, long time. That was really bad. That was really awful. So there was no video yesterday, and I didn't answer any emails, and I didn't sort of do much with the comments in that because I literally couldn't.
It was an enforced day off.
It was. Thank goodness for Charlie. Charlie had the day off because he was getting over what he had, and if he hadn't have been there, I'd have been in all sorts of trouble because you were working.
I went off to work, had a day away, and Charlie stepped up just amazingly.
Yeah, he was mummy and groom. It was everything. He did everything.
Mummy, daddy, and everything.
And Rue had the night before, really ill all night. Literally all night I've been up with Rue, and then I got up in the morning and was like, "Oh, it's okay, let's do it." And I thought, "Oh no, that's not very good." Boom, I was down as well. And poor old Charlie held the fort, didn't he?
But we're back in the game. We're going to go out and we're going to get on with the roof, and we're going to clean it off, and we're going to explain about the next bit, and hopefully salvage the gutter that's there and look at putting it on the front of the barn. So that's going to be the job. And yeah, we'll just carry on, keep pushing on with what we're doing.
And just a huge, overwhelmed thank you for the wish list. I can't go over that. I don't think I'll ever get over that. We hadn't even been on an hour and it gone.
Yeah, people.
It's all been brought. I was just like, I woke Nick up. I was like, "Are you not going to believe this?" Because someone sent a message saying, "Oh, I can't find the wish list," and I'm like, "Well, I know I put it on because someone else had put it on and said, oh, they've just brought from the wish list." So I thought, oh, well, it must have been there. There must be some sort of problem. So I've gone on to Amazon to look, and there was no wish list because you'd brought it all. Honestly, I'm just completely. I think that the last sort of the last week or so, I think I've just been walking around in a bit of a daze. I can't get over it.
And I think, that's the thing with all the stuff from the wish list. We did have a few technical issues because we were going from .com to .co.uk, and the difference is when I did the wish list, I was like, okay, I've got it all sorted, did it all. And then I looked on it, and from .com is 110 volts for electrical appliances from the US. In where we are in Europe, it's 240 or 230, 240. So we've got to work out how we do that. But that's at the very least of our worries, because as I say, and Mummy Moon says, just blown away by the generosity, support, kindness, and also those lovely comments, just those little heartfelt moments of making a difference. And it's just been, it really, really is uplifting. I know we spoke about our teary weak moments that we've had on our journey with the legends and everything we've done. Life isn't easy, but sharing the love and sharing the magic has really made a massive difference. It just goes to show that there are good people with good hearts, and that, and every day.
I think that can get lost, actually. I think that's one of the biggest things I've found. When you, probably like many of you, when you have sort of down days and things aren't easy, and you keep going because you have to and you want to, but there's that element you're thinking, oh, what on earth, and you just keep going and you keep jogging on. Having made these videos, I love doing them, it's been fantastic, but those magical moments, to see you guys and see what you're up to and see your lives, it just shows that, there's so much out there, there's so much to celebrate. And for me, when I make them, I always, I just think, wow, like, this is incredible. You see all these different places over there, all these dogs and lovely cats and all parts of the world that I would never have seen.
But you know what?
Because you send them and we've got them and we share them. We're all seeing them, and I think off the back of it, everyone is really feeling the magic. It really is
and I think
incredible.
that's what's the, if you forget what's in the news and what's going on in the world, we all know what's going on, but the most reassuring thing is, and it has been proven by you guys, is there is a lot of love and a lot of magic out there, and there's far more. People don't see that. They don't look at the, I think it's not the good news. People aren't interested in that per se, as in on the telly. They want the drama and all the bad stuff that's going on in the world. And that just goes to show that underneath that, through the power of spreading the word and people talking about it, and that little bit of magic, that little bit of love, that it's out there, and that's what's fantastic. And for the children, it's been so heartwarming because they watch it, and Rupert's like, oh wow, that's from there, and Toby's like, oh, that's in New Zealand, and we got Australia, and all around the world, everyone. It's just the most heartwarming situation, and long may it continue. And thank you so much.
Also, you've got the kids watching the videos now, because before it was a bit like it was a video and they sort of watched it when they could. Now there's a magical moments on the end, and they're there.
Yeah.
They all want to watch you. That's incredible. They all want to watch you. So you are YouTubers. See, weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
do I. I'm not interested in my video or our video. It's when we get to the end, that's the really good bit.
We'll never get used to being, YouTubers, as it were, but now you are as well, see? So we're all.
But that's the other thing, apart from the YouTube bit, the magical moments is just, it's really, really special. So thank you all. We're going to go and get on with some much needed, progress. And hope you enjoy it. So we'll see you in a bit.
See you soon.
Bye. We are back up on top of our world on the new barn next to the old barn, which is the Legends house, and we're going to clear this roof. We're going to get it all done. I've enlisted the help of Toby, and the sun is shining, so we're going to clear all the stuff off, all these little pine needles and bits of twigs and everything. We're going to get it all nice and clean, and once we've done that, we're going to get rid of this gutter. We're actually going to try, if we can, we're going to unclip it all the way along and lay it up on top of the ridge behind Mummy Moon. And then when we've done that, we'll go down, prepare the brackets that we're going to take off here and put them over there. And as some of you have mentioned about what are we going to do to clear the gutter out once this roof, as I said, I'm going to extend this roof to here. As you'll see, or you might have seen in the video that Mummy Moon's done, or a few photos, it's accessible from the inside. So once this roof comes down to here, all it's going to do is stop the weather pushing underneath, and it's that gap that I spoke about that's the problem. So we're going to clean the roof off, move the gutter, and then we'll explain a little bit more about how we're going to address the problem. So let's get on with it. up here, as you can see, I've exposed a couple of tiles. We're going to take the gutter brackets off to reuse on the front, and then mount that gutter we've taken off here right on the front of the barn. But this bit is what I was talking about. So we're going to have two tiles. We're going to have a bit of batten or a bit of wood, or it might even be a tile and a half, depending. I can't exactly get the angle because we haven't got a bit of wood, but it'll be somewhere about there. That would be perfect. And if I stop my batten halfway here so it's not touching the bottom, the rain will just come down, drip onto here, go down, and it's going to end up in this gutter on the inside of the barn. So we'll be able to access this gutter for cleaning. And what we're going to do is on all the gutters, when we've done them, we're going to put those hedgehogs in them. They're like a bristle brush, and then it stops any leaves or bits and pieces on the other side getting in and then going down. The other way is with the chicken wire or the mesh on the downpipe, just to stop any big bits going in there. So either or, the hedgehog brush is perfect, but it's not so good for these fine little pine needles, but it's really good for the leaves. But when we've done it, we'll have a look and see what's what. So water all the way to here, no wind or rain's going to get under here, and whatever does will hit these tiles and go in. So it just gets rid of this mishmash really of a gap. So it's going to be a good job. So the next thing is get the gutter brackets off and reuse it. So this is the gutter on the edge on the inside of the stable, and down there is Staz's stable, and that's where the wind and the rain was coming through here when I put that bit of cloth on, which it just tears off. So we're going to replace this gutter in here once it's all clean. It's going to be a good job, and he's not going to get any wind or rain on him. It wasn't that bad, it just wasn't great when the prevailing wind was coming this way. So I think it's going to be good.